Welcome back to the competition studio at the Paderewski International Piano Competition 2025. This is our last day, sadly, of the competition studio. It's the last day of the finals. And I'm joined by two of our finalists for this first segment. Welcome to the studio. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
It's always so interesting right after we play to get your reaction to your performance. So, how do you feel about your Liszt concerto from yesterday?
It's a very difficult piece for me, for everyone, I hope, I guess. And after the performance, I feel just like I was very happy to finish play all pieces that I prepared, and that's very lucky for us.
And now you're watching yourself play. How do you feel?
I have to show the different character more. I feel like this is the first time to play this piece with the orchestra, and why I choose this piece because I love the richness and the variety of the character in this piece. So yeah, I would to show some more energy or character. It's done.
How did you feel when you finished the last note?
Like, I don't know, I regret some point, as always. And then after go back to hotel, I realize just finish my performance. That's all. That's all things I
so
feel.
Yesterday was the first time of playing this concerto with an orchestra. Was it the same for you, Jiyoung?
I played like several years ago only the first movement with the orchestra, but yeah, for the second and third movement, yes, it's the first time to play with orchestra.
And what were your impressions of the orchestra?
They really have warm sound, I think, warm and rich sound. Yeah.
And you?
I think so too. Yeah. We have just two rehearsals and a short.
Two rehearsals.
Of course, for the competition, something like that. But they follow me. I try to also follow the orchestra. I was truly enjoy the moment. Playing with orchestra.
Now, at this point, we're at the very last day of the competition. So for you, it's already done. You have no more playing to do. Are you exhausted?
Sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. How do you feel after
Absolutely.
these 4 stages, making it all the way to the final? How do you feel?
For me, I regret a little bit to program choice in semi-final.
Really? Which do you regret?
I feel like I want to show the variety of character from Couperin to Messiaen in first round, and second round also I play Ravel and Liszt Sonata. In semi-finals I chose Fifth Scriabin Sonata and the Carnaval, which was too exhausting.
Carnival is really exhausting piece,
Demanding.
Yeah.
I'd like to show some variety and character that the piece has. But I'm too old to play these two kind of pieces.
I'm even older than you.
That's the problem.
And what about you? How do you feel after these 4 stages and your programs? And
I thought when I got the result about the finalist, and I was already excited that if I play like 30 more minutes, then it will be done. So all the adrenaline.
Now I'm curious to ask you, you have selected Beethoven 3 for the finals, and you had already played Mozart concerto. What are some of the differences, what are some differences between Mozart and experience of playing Beethoven C minor?
I heard that Beethoven himself really loved this Mozart concerto, and I could find some similarities between two concertos.
First 2 notes, right?
Yes. And then go to the different direction, of course. And I was really excited to notice that the very end of each concert is really different. And even Mozart has another minor concert, D minor, but it ends with full of humor and very Mozarty.
True.
But in C minor he doesn't.
Yes.
He doesn't do that kind of finishing, and
it stays dramatic and dark.
Yeah, even darker, and just go to the end of his minority thing.
True. That's a good point.
Yeah, and I really love that because I think I personally like Mozart's minor pieces, kind of C minor sonata. Yeah, it's also my favorite piano sonata. Yeah, so and Beethoven, it ends really bright and like full of exciting feeling. Yeah, so I really like to play them together when I practice and prepare the competition.
That's
and just compare, like instinctively compare two pieces. Yeah.
Do you compare your Mozart to the list? It's totally different world, right?
Yeah.
How did you feel about your Mozart concerto? You played the A major.
Yeah, this is one of the most favorite piece.
It's so popular.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's one of your favorite.
For me, yeah. And I was just very enjoyed to play this concerto with orchestra. Yeah, that's all. There are some problems of the conductor or something, but above all, I was very happy to play this piece.
It's exciting when we get to play with orchestra. It's always exciting. What do you like to listen for? Is it the strings? Is it the woodwinds?
It depends on the part, of course.
But and the list is the triangle.
Yeah.
Ta-dam, ta-dam.
It's the signature.
Yes. And for you?
In Mozart.
Yeah. This is such a special concerto. I love this concerto.
Yeah. Depends on the parts. Sometimes I listen to strings. I sometimes listen to woodwinds, of course. And we have, especially in the second movement, it feels like chamber music.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's really important for me to like react immediately to each other. Yeah. So I really concentrated on that. And also the third movement is kind of conversations. Like they say something and I reply.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So I think that's one of the special points of that concerto.
Yeah. I noticed from the very back of the hall, I must compliment you, because the end of this concerto, tam-taram, tam-taram, at the very end of the first movement, and these arpeggio chords, you were right in line with the orchestra with the 16th notes. There's a very special kind of listening.
Yeah. Yes, I can. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit, because I always receive questions before from the viewers of the competition on the live stream. How do you prepare for a competition this big? We can start maybe with you.
I have no special way because I always try to include at least one new piece for the whole program because if I play only old pieces, then I just play again and again, and it sounds too simple and too old. Yeah. So I really need to refresh my mind and my status for music. So for this competition, I played Beethoven's 6 variations in F major. It was for the second round, and it was totally new pieces. So,
really?
Yeah. And it was not easy to memorize
a
new piece. Yeah. So and I just try to divide my practice plan as much as I can. So I really want to focus on the first round program, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, and I really don't want to miss at all the concertos because it's really easy to just don't practice the concerto because it's too far away from my present.
So you spend a lot of time making sure the first stage is really good.
Yes. I think it kind of it feels like my profile for the competition because I must show everything, not everything, but at least a lot of things of mine in the first round, like in 25 to 30 minutes. I must show something to jury member. And then I can advance to the next stage.
What is it you want to show?
I played Haydn Sonata in D major and Ravel Michwas, some excerpts from them. I really wanted to show my personality and the tone colors, particularly in Ravel. It has very different style between Haydn and Ravel, I think. And I chose Steinway and it could like make many kind of sound I wanted to produce. Yeah. So that's the reason I chose Steinway in the piano selection. So for me, Haydn Sonata, I played it many times actually, and for me, this piece feels like some kind of introducing myself because it has a lot of pauses.
It does.
Yeah, and it sounds really kind actually. Yeah, and full of humor and lovely feelings. So yeah, I really wanted to produce it like as it is, not too serious or not too classical, but more full of expression.
It was a very pleasant introduction. It's not heavy, but it's a very interesting piece.
Yeah, right. And for Ravel, it's very different, and I really need to control all the sounds and tone products very sensitively. So yeah, I really focused on that, and I want to show I really did hard on it.
And Shuhei, for your first stage?
First, I totally agree with her because we have to show the ability to show the variety of the sounds or something like that in first round. I think first round is the most difficult round in competition, I think.
How interesting. Why?
Yeah, because so many people play, and then we have 25 minutes, so we focus on what we have, and that's why I choose Couperin, Messiaen, and Albéniz.
You played preludes, yeah?
Yeah, Messiaen prelude and Albéniz piano. So yeah, my preparing focus on first stage also.
Yeah.
And the most difficult things for preparing is to switch my brain in program. For example, when I played Ravel and then this sonata, this Scriabin, and Schumann Carnival, it's totally different.
The style, the sounds. Yeah.
And so I practice a little bit.
What do you do in your brain to switch the character? Is it images? Is it some specific kind of thoughts?
Images.
Do you have the same, Jiyoung?
Yeah, for me, particularly the Prokofiev sonata was a big change with other repertoire because other are mostly German. Yeah, and it's more familiar to me. But Prokofiev is just different straight. Even it was the sonata number 8, so it's really demanding and full of this kind of directions. So I really need to change my mind setting.
You've just said something very interesting, and I'll ask you the same question. Why is German music more familiar for you?
Because I'm living in Germany.
You're living in Germany, and you've mentioned quite a bit of French music.
Yeah, because I'm living in France, of course.
So you're studying in Paris. We were talking a little bit before. You have studied in Paris, and you're studying in Germany.
Yeah.
Can you identify for me or tell us some of the advice your professors have given you about preparing for a competition?
They didn't give me some advice for the competition. They told me always that you must approach with a sincerity with the piece. That brings the good result, I think. So yeah, I want to
with sincerity.
Try. Yeah, with sincerity, yeah.
Interesting.
That's the most important things for me.
And how about for you, Jiyoung?
My professors told me that I just need to focus on music. I think it's almost same with him, but you don't have to, and you must not care about the results, because if you think about results during the competition, and it will appear on your playing, like it sounds a bit more greasy. I want to show everything, kind of that, and sometimes it sounds not the best way for the audience. So I really try to find the right balance. Between the between the quality of the playing, but not too much. Not overplaying.
And after this competition, so now it's been 2 weeks of really intensive work and a lot of playing. How do you feel about this accomplishment? How have you changed?
I don't know what's...
It's a difficult question all of a sudden.
The weather is changed.
But do you feel like this competition brought you something that you were hoping for, something you needed from making this experience a part of your artistic life?
For me, this competition is like a test for my capacity in playing and the musicality that I have, because each round is very, very tough, of course. It's a long program, even if second round, 45 minutes, in the semi-final also, there is Mozart concerto. So, like, as I said before, we have to switch the brain and the character, of course. So, yeah, I have some good experience for that means.
Do you have any thoughts on this?
Yeah, for me it's similar, and I really try to show, if I say word like showing, then different personalities and different character for each pieces. That was my aim. And I'm now quite glad because I could play every piece that I prepared. And I really try my best. During the competition, I really try to concentrate a lot. So that was a huge experience for me.
That's wonderful. So now you're at the end of your playing. You don't have to play again, as we already said. But each round, when your name was called, going to the next round, were you excited or nervous? How did you feel?
Yeah, excited, almost excited. But
almost excited.
The result after the semi-final, I was thinking for my rehearsal time, when is our rehearsal time? The reality is 9 o'clock
9 a.m.
tomorrow.
Oh, wow. So you don't have any time to really practice?
No, not
you
at
just
all.
Go on stage and...
So, of course, I was very happy if when the result announced. But after that, wow.
When you realize what's actually going to happen. And how about you?
Yeah, me too. When I got the results of first and second round, I was more excited than nervous. But after the semi-final, because I was already quite satisfied that being semi-finalist, and I just played the Mozart concerto before the result announcement. So I was a bit exhausted, and I couldn't imagine I play something tomorrow morning, different, something different the day after morning. So, okay, let's see. And I heard my name as a finalist, and I think I saw him once. Like, hey, what happened?
Really, right away, you said, what happened?
We didn't say, but we could feel like,
oh, wow.
How about rehearsal?
Right, because it's a huge responsibility. Because in a competition, you have to go from really fantastic to better, to better, to better, but it's more and more exhausting every round, right?
Yeah, and we have less time to prepare.
Yeah, of course.
So the bigger the demand, like in the finals, but you find out the night before, okay, you're going to play, and tomorrow morning you start rehearsal.
Yes.
How do you deal with all this pressure? That's my last question.
I don't know if I can handle it.
Really?
I don't know, because I was very nervous for the final, and like she said, we have less time to prepare. Obviously, we were in first day, so, but I just focused my performance, my music that I prepared. That's all. I'm glad to be here just as a finalist.
We're happy to hear you.
Yeah.
How about you, Jiyoung?
Yeah, when I returned to hotel, it was like 11 p.m. And like 11 hours later, I have my rehearsal. So, okay, and I listened to some recordings of Beethoven's Third Concerto, and I couldn't imagine I played this piece, so I just switched every recording, and okay, it's time to go to bed, and just and we met the next day breakfast buffet at 7 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, are you okay? No.
It's like the reality behind the scenes of a big competition, because, you know, so many people are dreaming about this moment. They get to play a big concerto with a great orchestra. But the reality is, it's tough. It's really tough. So when you go on stage with the conductor the first time, did you have a good experience starting with the orchestra, discussing, let's say, tempo or discussing character of the piece? Was it easy to make this cooperation with the orchestra?
For this concerto, we have some difficult points to play together. So, but luckily, the wrist concerto is like 20 minutes. So we have 1 hour rehearsal like this.
That's nice.
Yeah, so we discussed almost every part.
Fantastic.
And then we will see.
And how about you?
I thought orchestra's playing was actually really great already. It feels like they already know this piece so well. So my job was just doing well my part. So I didn't worry about their playing at all. Just I worry about myself. It was really good actually. Yeah, if I should care about orchestra's playing too, then it goes too difficult for the final. Yeah.
And how did you feel about your performance in the end? We will soon hear a little bit more of it, but how do you feel about your Beethoven?
I think if I have more time to prepare, could be better. But I don't know. I was so glad right after the performance that I just played every note on the stage and come back to the backstage safely.
Yesterday then was the first time you have played the whole concerto.
Yeah.
Wow. And the same for you, you said, it was the first time. That's exciting, though, to be able to have the first one at a competition and for it to go well and your playing is solid. That must be a very good feeling.
I think so.
That's fantastic. Well, now we're going to listen to a little bit of your Beethoven from yesterday. But before that, I want to thank you and congratulate you on reaching the finals.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you for being in the studio. It's been great chatting with you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. So now we'll hear some of your Beethoven. You've just been hearing Jiyoung Kim, perform the finale of the Beethoven Third Piano Concerto. And now in the studio, I'm joined by Hyunjin Roh. Welcome back. We heard you in the semifinals, and we interviewed as well. Now, for the finals, you have played the Beethoven Fifth Concerto, yeah? How do you feel after last night?
Oh, like, actually, it was like nothing. There is nothing, and I could only feel like, oh, I'm finally done. And
you're finally done.
I can take a rest, and
yeah.
I can sleep better.
You had fantastic ensemble with the orchestra at the beginning. This is a very difficult concerto with these long lines and then just one chord to put down. How did you feel about the beginning?
I was trying to really play together because it's really hard that there are a lot of string players and a lot of woodwind and brass players. So I have to feel everyone's mood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was really challenging for me, but yeah, but I was happy.
Yeah. You chose a very large Beethoven concerto. Why did you choose this one?
Actually, all of the concertos are quite new pieces for me, and only this concerto I've played the first and last movement few years ago.
Okay.
So at the first time, I wanted to play Brahms, the first concerto, but I feel like I have so many new pieces, so maybe I have to choose the Beethoven, this concerto. Yeah, that's.
What do you like about the piece?
This is the last concerto of Beethoven, so I really like the mood of the heroic mood, and really the second movement is so beautiful, and the second movement to last movement is attacca, and I really enjoyed that moment. So,
yes, when you started the last movement, it was like a burst of energy, yeah? And you took very, very slowly the second movement. It was slow, careful, meditation tempo. Is this is your vision?
Yeah.
Really?
I already felt oh, maybe this is too slow for especially flutists and clarinetists, but I wanted to play really in a pure way and really sincerely. So I think the tempo was on purpose, I think. Yeah.
We talked in the last interview we had about you really enjoy playing with other people. But in Beethoven, what's different about this orchestra compared to the orchestra for the Mozart?
There are a lot of people. The Mozart is like chamber orchestra, and this is real huge orchestra.
Symphony
so
orchestra,
yeah. So that's the biggest difference, I think.
And when you finished the very last chords of the Emperor, so you're done now, no more playing, no more competition time, you have to be on stage. How did you feel?
Just I was so happy,
Really?
Yay!
It's over.
Yeah.
You also had an excellent ensemble with the orchestra for the endings of each movement, which was very impressive. How do you make sure at the piano that you are right on point with the orchestra?
This is really a personal thing, I think, but I think the string players are more important than conductor for me. I mean, as a pianist, because I have to imagine their speed of bowing and speed of everything. So I usually watch and try to feel the string players feeling or their eyes. So yeah, I think.
So were you making eye contact with people in the orchestra at times?
Yeah.
Who do you look for?
Oh, the very last movement of the last movement. Of course, I watched the timpani, and usually I feel like I have to watch the middle part of the violist. I think, yeah.
Now, there are moments in a concerto when we feel the sound is huge. It's overwhelming, almost, this sound. How do you manage all of that on stage?
Actually, I think my sound is quite big, so I was trying to focus on really like small sound like pianissimo and pianissimo.
Ah, interesting.
So, yeah, especially my right hand. Yeah. And also I have to maintain like really steady pose with my left hand. So I feel like every time I performed, like I focus on the really like small, like pure and really like focusing sound, like rather than really like bigger sound.
Yes. Now, we were discussing just a moment ago with the other two finalists how it feels to be in such a long competition. Are you tired?
Of course.
Yeah. How do you keep your energy level and concentration for these 4 rounds?
I took a vitamin every day,
Really?
like vitamin C, and like there is the vitamin I take, which name is body activator, and like life extension, like that.
Really?
Yeah.
And do you find this helps you when you're on stage? Yeah. How does it help you?
I think it's because I knew that I took the vitamin, but I think it helps me to focus more.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you handle the backstage moments just before you go onto the stage?
Just like try to think about nothing. Yeah, it's quite weird, but I used to think a lot of things like, oh, is my hair okay, or like, oh, is my face okay, like that. So I would like breathe a lot and try to ignore everything.
Yeah, because it's in a competition, there are other competitors, there's a jury, there's a public. But what's the most important thing, really, at a competition?
I haven't thought about it, so
Yeah.
I need some time to think.
But I'll ask you an easier question. Is it important that you play the way you really believe, or that you try to impress the jury?
It's really important to play in my own heart. So that's why I was trying to ignore everything, and like I try to ignore jury as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you say ignore them, you just pretend it's a normal concert. You're just playing, and you don't think about being judged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that you've finished the finals, maybe we can discuss quickly the differences between the piano, because you have the same piano every round, but you play different repertoire. How does the piano feel differently, or does it feel differently in different repertoire?
Actually, the reason why I choose Kawaii is because of my program. Because my program is like Brahms. I mean, first round there is Liszt, and second round there is Brahms, and semifinal Schumann, Mozart, and Beethoven. And I thought the Kawaii sound will really, I mean, like Kawaii piano will help me a lot. So that's why I choose Kawaii. So I think there is not like a big differences of each rounds.
And the piano was something, you enjoyed this piano every stage, you're happy about it?
Yeah.
Wonderful. What have you learned from this competition? What are the benefits for you?
Actually, like, I cannot tell everything, but this is really like hardest time for me, like in personal.
Personal life?
Yeah, yeah. So this competition gave me a lot of hope to me, and like I can be more like brave.
Wow.
Yeah. So it means really a lot.
So it's been a positive experience for you. Oh, that's wonderful. Do you have any, if you could go back before the competition and now you've had the experience, so you might tell yourself when you're a little bit younger what to expect, what advice would you give to yourself now that you know what this is like?
Just like, if there is something like some ways that I believe like, oh, this is right way, or oh, this is right like choice, then just just count on myself and
wow.
go right.
That's great. So to be more self-confident as an artist. Have you learned about yourself as an artist from this process?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I mean, I think as a young artist, it's so important to find your own voice and to feel good about this and to play in a way that feels authentic and true for you. Do you agree?
Yeah, and I think it took like few years for me until I noticed like that.
Yeah. Last question. Will you go to the concerts tonight, or are you going to go and just sleep?
Actually, I was thinking like, should I go? Or I should take a rest, like that. So maybe I have to go.
Wonderful. Well, again, thank you so much for coming here and giving this interview. I know the viewers of the studio are always happy to hear from competitors, and everyone that's been commenting on the live streams is always huge congratulations to you on your playing. And so great job advancing to the finals, and looking forward to hearing the results.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Now we will hear the first few minutes, of your Emperor Concerto another time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The 13th International Paderewski Piano Competition in Bydgoszcz, Poland. November 9th to 23rd. Watch live broadcasts online. More information at paderewskicompetition.pl and on social media.
Bydgoszcz. Jedno miasto, dwie rzeki, tysiące historii.
jutra zaczyna się w umysłach, które sięgają dalej. Energia jutra to bezpieczeństwo, rozwój, niezależność. Wielkie inwestycje dla pewnej przyszłości. Orlen to więcej niż przystanek na drodze. To droga. Energia jutra zaczyna się dziś.
Stadiony, baseny, muzea, opery, te i wiele innych obiektów powstało ze środków przekazanych przez Totalizator Sportowy. Od 1994 roku przekazaliśmy na te cele ponad 22 miliardy złotych. Totalizator Sportowy, właściciel marki Lotto.
The 13th International Paderewski Piano Competition in Bydgoszcz, Poland. November 9th to 23rd. Watch live broadcasts online. More information at paderewskicompetition.pl and on social media.
Cukiernia Sowa życzy Wam słodkiego dnia. Codziennie.
13. Międzynarodowy Konkurs Pianistyczny imienia Ignacego Jana Paderewskiego w Bydgoszczy.